Say, hey, Mommy's class.
Hi, Mommy's class.
All right, I am going to read one of my favorites, the book report from the Black Lagoon. Chapter 1, Read My Lips. Miss Green wants us to write a book report in 2 weeks on a real book. Not a picture book, not a comic book, but a real book with chapters. I asked her if I could write a movie report or a video game report. She said no. I'm a slow reader. It takes me 3 minutes to read a stop sign. I'll never do it. I'm doomed. Chapter 2, Sleeping on the Job. I know, 1-page chapters. The best ones, right?
Why?
Miss Green marches us to the library to pick out our books. Miss Beamster is there to help us. I don't think she can help me. I'm beyond help. What are you interested in, Hubie? I'm interested in not writing a book report. What subjects do you like? There are books on just about everything. Baseball, football, auto racing, history, mystery, and even spies. I'm interested in sleeping. Miss Beamster smiles. She goes to the shelf and brings back Rip Van Winkle. It's about a guy who falls asleep for 20 years. He should get a new alarm clock. Next, she brings me Sleeping Beauty, about a princess who falls asleep for 100 years until a prince comes along and kisses her on the lips. Ick. Talk about morning mouth. After going through the shelves of books, I finally pick Robin Hood. Miss Beamster says is exciting and even has a few pictures. I like pictures. Chapter 3, Book Talk. On the bus, all the kids are talking about their book reports. Boring. Eric says he's going to do the phone book. He must be kidding. I've got his number. Freddie has a cookbook. That's a recipe for disaster. Doris chose a book about ballet. That will keep her on her toes. Randy's got a book about all the planets. Far out. And Derek's reading a thesaurus. Is that about dinosaurs?
I think so. Yeah.
A thesaurus?
Mm-mm. It's a dinosaur name.
Oh, okay. What's your book, Hubie? Ask everyone. I take out my book. It's big. It's heavy. It's full of words. I put it back in my book bag. Hey, says Eric. I saw that movie. It's about a guy in green pajamas who lives in the forest and shoots arrows.
Green pajamas? No.
Is that it? I ask. That's it, says Eric. I wonder why it took the author so many words to say that. Chapter 4, The Wrong Foot. When I get home, I go straight to my room and close the door. No milk, no chocolate chip cookies, and no video games. I open the book. In the front, it says Table of Contents. There's a lot of chapters and 238 pages. If I read a page every 20 minutes, that's 4,760 minutes. 60 minutes into 4,760 is more than 79 hours. I'll be an old man when I finish the book. Maybe I do need a chocolate chip cookie. Mm-hmm. Chapter 5. A cookie, not a bookie. Can I have another cookie, Mom? Hubie, you've already had 12. You're going to ruin your appetite. Just one more, Mom. Is something bothering you? I have to read a book. So, a big book. So, a book with 50,400 words. How do you know how many words are in the book? I counted them. Hubie, a book is not a math problem. A book is an adventure. The longer, the better. When you're reading a good book, you don't want it to end. Could I have another cookie, Mom? Chapter 6. Once around the block. I go back to my room. I pick up the book. Heavy. Maybe I should clean up my room before I start. It would be easier to read in a neat room. So I straighten my room. Hubie, it's time for dinner. Dinner. Saved by the smell. After dinner, I help Mom wash the dishes, take out the trash. I take my dog for a walk. I start to vacuum the rug. Hubie, you're acting very strange. Are you sick? Mom feels my forehead. You are a little hot. What's wrong? You've heard of writer's block. Well, I have reader's block. Hubie, maybe you should take a hot shower and put on your pajamas and go to sleep. Mom, is he doing all the chores?
Because he doesn't want to read the whole book.
So, but he hasn't even started the book.
Because he doesn't want to read at all.
Oh, he doesn't want to read at all. Do you like reading?
A little bit. I like Dick and James.
Yeah.
I like Dogman.
Yeah. Chapter 7. Climbing Mount Neverest. Neverest. That night I have a bookmare. I'm standing in front of a giant mountain, a mountain of words. I start to slowly climb. Suddenly, there's a rumbling, and the whole mountain shakes. It's an avalanche. I'm buried in words. I wake up under my pillow. I run to Mom's room. Luckily, she's up reading. What's wrong, Hubie? I can't sleep. Well, get back in bed. I'll make you some hot chocolate and come in and read to you. Chapter 8, A Straight Arrow. Mom reads to me from my book, Robin Hood. The first chapter tells how Robin becomes an outlaw. He's betrayed by an evil king. I want to stay up and see what happens, but my eyes slowly close. When I wake up, my book is on the nightstand and Mom has put a beautiful green bookmark in it. I open to that page and start reading. Hubie, it's time for breakfast. You're going to be late for school. Oh, Mom, can't I just finish this chapter? I get dressed in record time and run to the bus stop. I read while I'm waiting for the bus. It comes much too soon. I keep reading and almost trip while getting on the bus. I sit down next to Eric. Hey, Huey, I heard a really funny joke. Later. I'm reading.
Wow.
Chapter 9. Hooked on the book. I tuck my book on my lap and read during class. Hubie, who was the third president of the United States? The Sheriff of Nottingham? I read during recess. I play right field. My mitt makes a good book stand. Luckily, nobody hits the ball out there. Hubie, do you want to come over after school and play video games? I got the latest one, cage fighting with dinosaurs. Sorry, Eric. Robin's in trouble, and I have to see what happens.
I would want to play video games.
What if you were stuck in the book and you want to know what happened yet?
Mm-mm.
Chapter 10, In the Groove. And so it goes. Hubie, it's time for dinner. I'm reading, Mom. Hubie, your favorite TV show is on. I'm reading, Mom. Hubie, it's time to go to sleep. I'm reading, Mom. I've become Mr. I'm reading, Mom. But things are working out for Robin Hood. Chapter 11, The Finish Line. I finished the book and wrote my report. It was long. It was good. And I got an A+. The first one, my first one. Maybe I'll be a writer one day if I can find the time between reading books. I'll be busy because there's millions of books to read. Look, they're at the public library. It says, Hubie, we have to go to the we have to go. The library's been closed for an hour. 1 more minute, Mom. The end. What'd y'all think?
It was good, funny.
It was
but
funny.
that's not good.
He says the picture on the cover's not in the book. No. Did y'all like the Black Lagoon adventures? Mm-hmm. All right. You gonna tell everybody to say bye?
Bye bye.
Say happy Read Across America week.